Hey, what's up? It's the Nomad Brad, and real quick, I'm going to show you how you can set up a website for just a penny. And yeah, so I'm going to jump right into it. This is to start out with. By the way, this is a Hostgator plan. They're a really amazing hosting company. They are very well trusted, very popular, very successful in the web hosting game. And one reason is they have this really cool starter plan. So if you start out with them, you get all these features up to 62% off, drag and drop website builder, free SSL security, which is actually really important in the now and going forward. Google is kind of like requiring every website to have SSL. So it's included, which is awesome. One-click WordPress installs. Most people, I would highly recommend that you use WordPress to set up your website. It makes things much easier. It's very expandable, very easy for, I think it's easy for beginners. I guess I've heard that it's not sometimes. Also have 24/7, 365 technical support. So this is their plan. It starts out at just a penny for the first month, and then it's only $10.94 after that. So it's really, really reasonable to get your website started, and I highly recommend it. So I'm going to show you the process here, explain some of the options that you can choose, the upgrades, if you will, but you can get started for as little as 1 penny. So this depends on whether or not you already have a domain registered. So if you're not familiar with that, to have a website, you need hosting, which is like servers that actually, your website actually lives on somewhere. So Hostgator has servers all over the world. They're big computers that are, backed up and have all this redundant stuff and all this really high-tech gear. So you're renting space on those, and that's what you're paying, a penny for the first month, and then $10 a month after that. Now, the other thing that you need to have a website is a domain name. Now, that thing you only pay for one time per year. So in this case, if you're starting a brand new domain and you want to get like, cool, awesome dude.com. See if that's available. It's unavailable. We'll see. So you can type in the domain that you're thinking about, and you can see if it's available right here from this page. So coolawesomedude.com is available. And actually, since you're starting out, they give you quite a good deal. This is one of the lower prices for getting a domain I've ever seen. So for the first year, it's only $4.99. Okay, so now we've got the total amount is $5 if you want to buy a domain. Now, if you already have a domain, that's fine. You can just say, I already own this domain, and then the actual total is 1 penny. All right, so that's if you own a domain already. Now, if you don't own a domain, then you can grab one, and now you're up to a whopping $5 for the first month. That $5 covers you for a whole year of that domain. So the domain name is basically like how people are going to find your website. So you want to have something to represent your business, your website, yourself. So coolawesomedude.com, that's going to be your domain, and you only pay one time per year. So that's $5 for a whole year, or maybe you already bought one, then you're good to go. So let's say most people, I think, are going to need a domain if they are buying hosting. So let's just assume that you're going to get this. There are other domains as well. You can see that are cheaper, coolawesomedude.site, .net. They're all different prices. So you can pick whichever one you want. You can buy multiple ones if you want to. This is one of the add-ons here is domain privacy protection. So this is $1.25 a month, billed annually at $14.95. So if you add this, then it will add $14.95 to your bill. But basically they're saying people, you might not know this, but when somebody registers a website, it becomes it's like in a public database. So they're saying if you don't have the privacy option, then it will say, it will actually say your name, whoever registered the domain, and it will say your address or the address of your business. So if you're okay with that, that's totally fine, and just uncheck add domain privacy. If you're fine with people knowing your name and where your business is and the phone number and your address, which is, perfectly fine if you're a business. But if you do it personally, you might not want that. So you can add this domain privacy add-on. So that puts us up to $19.95. So we've got $5 for the domain registration for a whole year, and then $14.95 for a year worth of domain protection. That's really up to you. I usually get that on my domains, but if you're fine with people seeing your business address, then that's totally fine. You can choose different billing cycles. You get a little discount off of if you choose to pay 3, 6, or 36 months in advance. You choose your username, you choose a PIN, you put in all your information here, you choose to pay with credit card or PayPal, and then there's some other options here. So this is the free SSL, which is really awesome that they're doing this now. It just comes with your domain, and you're going to have a secure version of your domain. So protect your site from hackers, powered by SiteLock. It's highly recommended. I don't really think you need this. If you are super serious about conducting business on your website, then maybe add that on. Like if you're doing transactions, or if you're handling private client information or something. But if you're just building a blog or whatever, you definitely don't need that. Get professional email. Again, I don't think most people are going to need that. It's just email provided through Gmail, through Google, but for your business. So if you're starting your website for a business, then maybe it's a good idea. $5 a month, billed monthly. I mean, it is a really, really amazing email service, but most people don't need that. Back up your hard work. So I guess they offer a backup, if you just want to make sure that your website, if you're storing confidential information, or you just are putting a lot of content there that would be hard to recover, then you can add backup for $2 a month. Or improve your search ranking and increase website visitors. I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. So, I mean, if that sounds good to you, you can try it, but I don't really know whether you need it or not. So that's basically how to start your website. You just click, you read and agree. That's how to get a website for a penny, for 1 cent, or more realistically, probably for $4.99 for $1, or for $5 for a year. And then $10 a month afterwards. And all this other stuff is optional, but it's up to you. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.